The story of Nyaunure villagers, about 165 kilometers northeast of Harare, is about resilience, a bond with the land, and defiance against the purged earth. Felix Pawandiwa, a farmer and member of the Nyaunure Bushmeal Production Cooperative, is the voice of a community refusing to be broken.
We are helping more than 3,000 people who bring their cattle here. We could be doubling the figure, but bushmeal is limited.
The Nyaunure people have transformed a masekesa fruit, a local delicacy, into a nourishing feed.
If we give each beast 4 cups, it can survive.
Livestock specialist Wisdom Gunjenje recommends crushing all ingredients to make the feed more palatable and digestible for cattle.
Monkey bread, just like maybe the acacia pods, we can be talking about 12 to 15% crude protein. So with that 12 to 15% crude protein level, you can actually use it to mix it with other ingredients.
The locally made stock feed, which is selling at $7 per 50 kilogram bag, is generating income for members of the cooperative. Over 5,200 cattle are now heavily reliant on this stock feed. Mrs. Patricia Gwashavanu, a member of the cooperative, says she is paying school fees from the proceeds of selling the stock feed.
Now we are able to get money to send our children to school from this project. As for me, I struggled to send my children to secondary school before this project started.
The Nyaunure Bushmeal Production Cooperative has received support from the U.S. Embassy. U.S. Ambassador to Zimbabwe, Pamela Tremont, had this to say.
And so as we went out to the community to see the results of the project, we saw that livestock lives had been saved from the effects of drought by having this higher quality feed, and the ability of the community to sell some of the product, the 2 tons of livestock feed and the pressed oils. So this is just another example of Zimbabwean ingenuity, solving their own problems with a little bit of seed money and the U.S. Embassy support for these communities.
Experts say the Nyaunure Bushmeal Production Cooperative offers a template to other drought-stricken rural communities to follow in order to save livestock from crippling droughts. According to Zimbabwe's Agriculture and Lands Minister, Encias Masuka, at least 100,000 cattle have been saved in Zimbabwe through the provision of government-sourced stock feed in all provinces. Masuka says about 2.3 million cattle nationwide are in danger of the devastating drought.
We have also mobilized as government 15,000 metric tons of silage, and we have 8 dedicated 30-tonner trucks that are distributing feed to the most needy wards. We've also launched an educational awareness for rural communities so that they can formulate feed at a local level using locally available resources.
In Matabeleland South alone, the Agricultural Extension Services reported recently that 10,000 cattle have so far succumbed to drought since the onset of the dry spell. In early October, the government reported that 4,500 cattle had died due to lack of grazing land and water. However, a report of the Drought Action Committee indicated that in Matabeleland South alone, about 900 cattle died per week in mid-September. Costa Nkomo, VOA News.